Hello, good people of the internet. Welcome back to more Nina Aquila. Johnny doesn't seem to know what 3, 2, 1 means because I start going 3, 2, 1, and then he starts talking again. It's like, okay, well, 5 seconds of silence. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. I even said 1, and I was about to hit the record button, and then you said something again. It's like, do you not know what 3, 2, 1 means?
Nope.
God damn it, Johnny.
What'd I do?
You know what you did.
No, I don't.
Oh my God.
As I just explained.
Anyway, on the last episode, Marcus is claiming that he's the card thief. However, not true. He has to be, he's lying under oath, which is going to get him a heavier sentence, but we're trying to figure out why.
It's going to get him a sentence in the first place. Well, he's not doing any of this wouldn't have.
Right, and we have to figure out why. What's his motivation for this?
I agree it's probably something to do with the sponsor that's like backing him or whatever. My question is, why do they want him to lie under oath?
Probably to protect their own interests. But why would Marcus go along with it?
Well, equally, why does he think that he could do it and get away with it?
Well, like I was telling you off camera, he has the experience, he has the motivation.
No.
And so
Chad seeing all that, fine, I get that, because according to him, everything lightens up. There's enough there that he reasonably could have been the one.
Yeah.
But why would Marcus, yeah, like I said, why would Marcus go along with it? He doesn't have...
Yeah, what does he gain from it? I don't know.
Is it preventing, like...
Maybe the sponsor...
Is F gonna kill him or something? In the case, I mean, I guess I understand, but
or maybe F was like, hey, I'll pay you, I'll pay your bail. You know, you might get like a criminal record now, but you won't be in jail because I'll just bail you out or something, you know?
Ooh. I guess. I don't know. It seems really, really fishy.
Yeah, it does.
Being a Yugi type character.
Yeah.
Hold it!
I'm certain it's just tearing you up inside.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defense is badgering the witness. Sustained.
Sorry. You were up.
Did you just burp in my courtroom?
I did not.
Get out!
Actually, I didn't. I didn't. Literally, I did not burp. I don't know where you got that I burped. I went like this because I accidentally read your line.
Sustained. Please refrain from personal attacks, Miss Aquila.
Hold it!
Why would Joel Silva keep that card secret?
Well, it's extremely rare. De Silva had many of the rarest cards around, even when you're a billionaire. They're easy when you're a billionaire. Duelists always want to surprise their opponents with powerful cards. And he was waiting to reveal it in the final.
Hold it!
But he didn't know what it did. Nobody did.
Smart, when you consider that he, there really was a thief about.
I suppose?
That card Marcus revealed is rare, sure, but I can go one rarer. Time to go out on a limb. Okay, so literally it's just telling me to, you present the, card that we have on this. So the Black Lily.
Yep.
Objection!
Mr. Steele, I'm sure the court has been very impressed with your desire to come clean about stealing that card.
I may have done it for heroic reasons, but it still felt bad, you know?
I'm sure it does. And that would be admirable. Were it not a pack of lies.
Objection!
Objection! Your Honor, I must protest. Miss Aquila has offered no concrete evidence to suggest that the witness is lying.
Objection!
Your Honor, I wish to present a piece of evidence to the court. But following the precedent of Jackson versus Regis, I insist that this evidence does not leave my possession.
Objection!
Your Honor, surely you will entertain... Order! Miss Aquila, I'm sure you are aware that your particular precedent can only be invoked if the evidence in question is a valued possession that is of direct relevance to the pursuit of justice. If this evidence is not definitive, I hold you in contempt of court. Are you certain your evidence is definitive?
It is, Your Honor. Marcus, you're lying.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You didn't steal that card from the safe.
Yes, I did.
I know that because that card in the safe isn't in your possession.
Yeah, it is. It's right here. I'm holding it.
It's in mine. Your Honor, a third party, who shall remain anonymous, handed me this card last night. This is the card that was stolen from the safe, the Black Lily.
Ah! Is that it?
That's it! That's the Silva super secret ultra rare mega card! I'm sure of it! If you stack it with 4 others, it transforms into an even bigger legendary card.
But there's only one in existence.
No, there's only one of the mega version. They're Transformers, Lily!
What's her name?
Nina.
No, not Nina.
Stella.
Stella. Heavens, is it valuable?
Inconceivably!
Oh.
If I could interrupt. Before you get too carried away, Aquila, you have no proof that this card was, in fact, De Silva's rare card.
But Axel...
Mr. Reyes merely expressed his opinion. Remember when he said during our previous day in court,
I came to defeat Joe De Silva and his secret, as yet unseen, rare card.
Mr. Reyes has already admitted that he does not know precisely which card De Silva was hiding.
He's right.
I don't doubt Mr. Reyes' expertise, but it doesn't change the fact that De Silva's card was a secret. No one present in this courtroom can genuinely say they know what it is. You say a third party gave it to you, but it would be improper to call that proof. Plus, this line of discussion does nothing to suggest that Mr. Steele had anything to do with the murder. It merely shows he was not at the safe.
Yeah!
Wait. So, unless you can suggest a witness who can make a statement to that effect, I find this tangent entirely redundant.
But... I got so bogged down in proving Marcus was lying on his alibi, I lost sight of the reason we're doing this. Proving Marcus' alibi was flawed isn't going to be good enough after all. I need to connect him with... I didn't get to read all that.
The murder scene somehow. What's the rest of your line?
Okay.
Miss Aquila, I believe you are sincere in your desire to help your client, but you have made an accusation and your evidence is suspect at best. This seems to be a great waste of the court's precious time.
What? Am I really that far off base? Things seem to be going so well. Oh no, it's all happening again.
In truth, I find your wild accusations unbecoming of a defense attorney.
Hey!
Anya Miller would be... Hey! Anya isn't here, Hawk!
Dylan?
Nina is! And she's a great defense attorney! And you can do it, Nina!
Oh my god, why? That was the worst one of all.
A duelist never backs down! Vengeance!
Come on, Nina! Remember what I said. This isn't about Anya or what happened before. This is about the here and now.
And the judges are all like, why am I letting this happen in court? Order! Let's stay on topic, please.
This is on topic. I have to give the hero a motivational speech.
This is very unusual behavior in court.
No, it's not. You've been through this before, Judge. Don't lie to me. You're a bona fide legal eagle, and I know you can do
Oh, they said the line! They said the line!
No, she's a bona fide legal eagle.
Well, that's her name. Well, her name's not Legal Eagle, it's
But she's legally an eagle, because her name is Eagle.
Well,
she's legal eagle.
Can you say that she's legally an eagle? Because she's a cat.
Yes,
A
because her
cat-
name is Eagle.
Yeah, a cat named Eagle.
Yeah, an eagle.
Well, she's a cat, but her name is Eagle.
Yes, she's legally an eagle.
Oh my god, I don't think that's... Whatever.
Correct.
Uh,
I know that you know it too.
I just... Screw it. I'm sick of this. I'm good at what I do, and I'm gonna prove it. Time for one last mulligan on this hand.
All right. Why are you saying that out loud? That's kind of weird.
Think, Nina. The idea of hiring or blackmailing Marcus to kill De Silva doesn't hold water. Now, Marcus is claiming to have stolen a rare card, has an alibi. It works too because Marcus has good motive for running the card, but a poor motive for the murder. No one has motive for murdering De Silva, or at least not a good one. We need a theory which fits both facts, so let's flip our base assumption to see what we get. This all came about because of De Silva's death. So our most fundamental assumption is that De Silva's murder was the reason any of this happened. But the presence of the safecracker thief and what Marcus said to Ramius work backwards. Ramius told someone that De Silva had that rare card. That was the catalyst for the sequence of events that led to De Silva's murder. What if the card was the target all along? Maybe De Silva's death wasn't even meant to happen. That means Marcus was never blackmailed into killing De Silva. He was blackmailed into getting his rare card.
Okay.
DFA players exchange rare cards when people win or lose. What if that was Marcus's plan? To beat De Silva and take his card? But the DFA arena wasn't set up the days De Silva was murdered. Marcus would have had to duel De Silva somewhere else. Somewhere private. Like De Silva's hotel room. So, after Terry played De Silva in his hotel lobby, Marcus goes to De Silva's room. He gets there quickly, due to having a stairwell pass. Then he played DFA. Marcus, against all odds, wins his game with De Silva. He asks for De Silva's rare card, but De Silva doesn't have it. He's already placed it in the safe. Marcus must have been furious. De Silva gives him that clawed giant card instead, which Marcus tried to trade with Ramius on the following day. Then... Come on, I need to think. I can picture them facing each other. The game's just ended. Cards are strewn over the table. Their monsters are still summoned from the game. Summoned monsters. Summoned monsters. That's it. You want proof, Hawk? It'll be more direct. Marcus.
Yeah? Well, what's this all of a sudden?
Under oath, did you kill Joel De Silva?
Ha! Did you ever see De Silva? He was a man-mounted, a bodybuilder. I never laid a finger on him.
I thought you might say that. Fortunately, there was one other witness who was part of the events that day.
Preposterous! The prosecution accounted for every person on site at the hotel.
Every person, maybe, but not every witness.
What?
What? Yeah. What?
What?
Sorry, Ramius, but there's no other way.
What?
Check yourself before you deck yourself, Steel. I cast the Black Lily.
She said the thing.
And summon, Cramius, Dragon of Foresight. Damn, we're really doing this, huh? We're calling a monster on the witness stand.
Order! Although, I want to point out, this is still a hologram.
Yeah. At this point...
No. No. Either it's a hologram, or it's just simply not there. It's there. How is it there? But it can't be there. There's no projection. Well, I guess, no, that's right. They said it was somehow on
the cards themselves.
Right, and nobody's been able to replicate it, which is really weird. Also, isn't summoning the dragon, if it's actually all that magical and everything, isn't that just gonna eat everybody and fly off?
It looks like it already ate Terry.
Yeah, it does, honestly. I will have order! That's brutal. That's a dragon! Miss Aquila, you will explain this at once.
Your Honor. This is Cramius, Dragon of Foresight. The spirit bound to the card named the Black Lily.
Spirit? I thought this was a game played with holograms. Your Honor, if I may. Please do, Mr. Reyes. I think I need to hear from someone who still has a grip on what's going on. The term hologram is used by DFA players, but my company has never quite understood how the cards work, despite intensive study. Our efforts to reproduce whatever technology is embedded in the cards has always resulted in failure. So, you're saying these cards summon real monsters with real magic? No, there's no...
At this point, we just gotta go with what they're saying.
But it's... Why? Alright. That seems to be the inescapable conclusion. There are, after all, various forms of practical magic, though they usually require years of training to master.
Cramius!
Yes, summoner.
You are said to be the Dragon of Foresight. Why is that the case?
I am gifted with divine foresight.
You can see the future? I can see the future.
I can see the future. In a manner of speaking. For instance, the man behind me is about to say, surely, that's not possible? My predictions of near future events are flawless, though the farther into the future I peer, the less firm events become.
So, the distant future is less reliable?
Yes.
I see.
I tire of this plane of existence. I will answer you 3 questions, and 3 questions alone. Answer these, my questions 3.
Oh my god.
and evidence I shall give unto thee. Make them quick,
Did you foresee Joel De Silva's death?
or I'll make you choke on my dick.
Oh, no.
Yes, I foresaw that he would be killed in an argument over the possession of my card, the Black Lily. In an attempt to circumvent this, he said that he would move my card into safekeeping.
Yeah, you said a completely longer word.
Circumnavigate.
Yeah. Anyway.
However, I foresaw that this would not prevent his death. Every path I could see ended in darkness. He asked if there was anything he could do that would meaningfully modify future events. I advised him to remove my card from its card defender, as I could see this affecting the future in some way, though the exact reason was unclear at that time. One question asked, 2 questions remain.
In that case, when you foresaw his death, was the killer this man standing before you?
No.
So that means... Wait, what?
I do not see the killer in this room. 2 questions you may ask. 1 more. Problem with your pet dragon, Aquila? No. I have answered 3 questions. I now will banish
Oh my
myself
God.
from this plane of existence.
No, it's only a question from Nina.
Goodbye.
It's only a question from Nina! Also,
I will respawn in 30 minutes.
the dragon said he's not see the murderer in this room, and Terry is in this room, which automatically pretty much says that we're innocent.
But also, there's no way it's the actual real magic, like...
It has to be at this point.
No!
They're literally saying it. They're saying it.
No.
At this point, the
They're
game...
all fools. It's some kind of
This-
technological
At
advance.
this point, the
Some
game
weird
itself...
lost to technology.
At this
They
point,
can't
the game
be
itself has
actually
confirmed.
serious about
At
it.
this point, the game itself has confirmed it.
No, because everything else has also been just nothing but smoke and mirrors and illusions. It looks like magic, but it's not. It's just really clever engineering. All of it has been so far. This has to be too.
The blowback?
Yes.
The teleporting outside the casino?
Yes, we proved that one.
No, the trap door, we could reasonably prove that from the casino into the other area could have been a trap door. But teleporting out of that area to the outside?
Like we suggested, elevator, manhole cover, sewers.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. Because that would have taken longer than just a flash of light.
Unless the flashlight knocked them out until they woke up in the day.
But it didn't seem like much time had really passed.
Okay. How long do they have to be out? 10 minutes to get them up the stairs and out through the manhole and put them outside? Or maybe they just take them back through the trap door. Or, because it looked like an elevator, they take the elevator back up, carry them out through, like, the back door of the hotel or something, drop them off outside the front door. And it looks like, ooh, now they're magically back outside. Ooh.
But this is all assumptions we're making. It never actually said that that's what happened.
There's no way it's actual real magic, Nick. There's no
the
way.
game itself...
If everything else is grounded in some kind of reality, this has to be as well.
The game itself says
No,
that
it breaks too much.
The game itself...
No, because then we'll never be able to win, because I mean...
Actually, if it is real magic, then this gives us a good lead, because then the dragon...
But you can't accept actual magic into court. It's not... That doesn't provide proof of anything. It's just bullshit.
They did it in Phoenix Wright. I mean, not technically magic, but like spirit medium stuff.
I mean, yeah, but everybody could at least see that. Like, they physically transformed to take, like, shape of the person.
Well, these guys are physically coming out of the cards.
No, I don't buy it. Also, Phoenix Wright had its own rules that established magic could have been a thing. It was so weird and out there with all of its anime BS, magic seemed like normal compared to everything else. Here, everything's grounded at least somewhat in reality. Magic breaks that attempts that they're trying to... They've been keeping consistent the entire time. They have to keep going with it. It doesn't make any sense to change it now. Especially when that completely changes the precedence for future cases, because if more magic is involved, who knows where it stops? Also, that provides so much in the way of, like, bullshit you could say happened that, you know, oh no, Silva just was magically killed by his own card or something.
Well,
my client is completely innocent.
They do
He
have
didn't
rules.
steal it, and it magicked itself into his possession. There's nothing he could have done about it.
Assuming this is real magic, this game has provided that there are rules to it. They're attached to the cards, They can only take physical form when dueling or whatever. They had like the reason that they duel.
If they can't take physical karma,
No, they can. That's why blowback is a thing. And also, they've been getting stronger over the years. Remember? And they don't know why.
and
They
that's,
didn't used to have quote unquote holograms. They used to be just regular cards, but they've been like slipping out because of the more powerful they've been becoming over the years.
I still don't buy it. There's got to be another explanation. There has to be. Convoluted or not, there has to be a better explanation than magic.
This is all we got so far.
Because, as it's been proven with literally everything else, one man's magic is another man's engineering.
This is what the game is telling us.
I refuse to believe it.
Okay, I'm
Just like how I still know he is lying because that's the super magical rare card or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's no way the judge can sit here and be like, take this seriously. This is all complete BS for somebody who's not even actually giving testimony.
well.
Not even a person. Some like hologram that's no. Something else is going on here.
If
not
it
magic.
is real magic, this does give our case precedent, though, because then we have another witness. This would be a different. This would be a person.
But you can't take his.
It's not a you wouldn't. It's not a person per se, but it is some. It is a thing
But
that
he's not on the stand. He's not under oath. We have no reason to believe anything he's saying.
Eh?
Neither does the judge. Therefore, all of his stuff is going to be completely thrown out, testimony or not. It's not going to be accepted. The card itself, yes, but the talking thing that came out of it, there's no way. There's no way.
Well, let's just see what happens.
All right.
Give it a rest, Hawk. Give it a rest, Johnny. Think, Nina. I could ask him if Terry did it, but even if he says no, I doubt the court would accept a dragon statement on its own as a pivotal piece of evidence. Okay, fine, you win that round. Marcus didn't kill De Silva, but someone did. Who else was there? Who else could have...
Speak your question. I tire of this plane of existence.
Okay, well, let's look at evidence.
I am the heavens. I shall pierce the world.
I need to choose my words carefully. Who or what actually killed Joel De Silva? Okay, can I say? I can't
He was
wait.
strangled by something, right?
Yes.
Autopsy?
Could I? Do you think it would be Marcus Steele?
Okay, well, let's think about it. According to all the evidence that we have so far,
It's probably the card that he got for winning. But is...
no, the card he got for winning when he dueled him in his room was the Claw Giant.
Yeah, that's what I just used.
And you're saying that it, in physicality, acted under the orders of Marcus who dueled him?
Yes. Because if we can
And
summon
killed-
if we can summon the dragon to testify, then he could probably summon a monster to strangle him to death, right?
But it doesn't make any sense. Fine. I mean, yeah, I guess. It just feels like a cheap cop-out that it's magic.
Why would they do it? What are they trying to gain? Okay, so I won't actually let me. So I probably got that wrong.
What do you mean?
Well, I picked Claude Giant and I picked Marcus.
No,
wait,
that
whoops.
is not correct.
Whoops. Hold on. I guess, hold on. Okay. There's a third thing I had to, Yeah. I didn't realize. I thought it was saying that I got it wrong. But it was actually telling me to pick another thing. Okay, hold on. Plankrion Claude Giant by Marcus Steele, but why?
He wanted.
For the Black Lily. Okay, that was it. Cramius. It was Plankrion, the Claude Giant, who killed De Silva by accident. It was acting under the orders of Marcus Steele in a bungled attempt to force Joel to give force Joel De Silva to give him the Black Lily. Is this true?
No. What you have said matches the events I foresaw.
Objection!
Are we really going to believe this? The word of a magical dragon summoned from a children's trading card? The court respects only one thing: evidence. I doubt there's a single shred of evidence to support this cockamamie theory. Cockamamie theory. That the victim was killed by a monster summoned from a card game.
There's gotta be a piece of evidence that proves that Silva was killed by the Claw Giant. I still haven't been able to say it.
No saving, only doing.
The autopsy report, maybe? Strangulation, scratches.
Cuts on his neck.
That's where you're wrong, Chad.
Ugh.
It's been staring at the face the whole time, on the Silva's very body. Look at this autopsy report.
It can't be.
And yet it is. Joel De Silva was choked to death by a strong assailant with long fingernails, or more likely, claws. Joel De Silva was killed by the Clawed Giant, and there's only one person we know of who could have commanded it. Someone who killed De Silva without ever laying a finger on him. Someone who assumed, after hearing something valuable De Silva has been stolen from the safe, that they could pretend they had stolen it and use that as their alibi. Marcus Steele.
No! No!
Johnny. None of that was picked up.
No.
Yeah, I as soon as you started to do it, I looked over to see if the microphone was picking up anything, and it wasn't.
Dang it, Crisp! You need to stop making me shut up. Let me do fun. Nah. It's not gonna end like this. I'm angry now. I won't let it. No one will stop me from becoming the very best, like no one ever was. I summon Pancratia, the Clawed. I summon my fist into your face! Boom!
Hilarious.
The coin dropping sound from Sonic.
Right. Like that, literally, that's what happened. He got punched and lost all of his cards.
Ooh!
Like all his cards fly out like the rings from Sonic.
Right. He makes the friggin' the Super Mario, like, oh!
Yeah.
Melody, do that. Make him so he makes the Mario, like, oh sound.
And also do that
sound of the rings from dropping of the cards.
Yeah.
My cards! My precious, precious cards! Bailiff, arrest that man! I summon... Noble Man-Eater Bug in defense mode. Penguin Soldier.
Sure, okay, I don't know.
This has certainly been an eventful few hours. Mr. Hawk, has Marcus Steele been taken into custody? Yes, Your Honor. We plan to pursue charges of murder, attempted grand theft, and perjury. Though, there's something I fail to understand. What put Marcus up to the task of killing Joel De Silva?
Who convinced Marcus to try and take De Silva's card? F.
Up. Right there.
Your Honor, the defense believes Marcus was coerced by an unknown agent to enter the tournament.
He was hired to murder De Silva? But who would do such a thing? Steele isn't exactly an opposing figure. It is customary in ranking DFA duels for the winner to take a card from the loser.
Correct. I suspect this was the plan. There was nothing illegal about it. Steele went to De Silva's room to beat him in a duel, but De Silva already sent the Black Lily down to the safe. Steele attempted to use his giant to force De Silva to cooperate.
Then the victim's death was an accident?
In a sense, yes. Marcus must have believed that after he fled, someone else would happen upon the scene sooner or later. Had Marcus had a less exuberant personality, he could have laid low and left the scene. But Marcus is a larger-than-life person that, if he had quieted down, that would have looked suspicious. Instead, he had to play the role of celebrity duelist to his best ability and pin the blame on someone else. Some of this, regarding Steele's motives, is speculation on my part. However, the defense asserts that...
Bless you.
Okay. The defense asserts that this casts the prosecution's case over Terry Scrub into question, and therefore serves as a source of reasonable doubt that Terry was even involved. The defense rests.
Did we just...
Wait for it.
In that case, all that remains is for me to render my verdict unless Mr. Hawk has any closing remarks. I do not.
Oh! That was picked up.
Cool.
Ow.
Sorry.
Ow, that actually hurt.
I'm sorry, I don't think it would.
Jeez.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. In the case of Terry Scrub on the sole charge of murder, I find the defendant guilty!
Not guilty.
Not JK, lol. Ha 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 ha.
Not JK Rowling. Good for you.
Yep.
Miss Aquila. Dylan.
T-Bro!
I don't even know what to say.
Thank you might be a good place to start.
Oh yeah. Miss Aquila, thank you for all that you've done. You're welcome, Terry. But I'm not the person you should really be thanking.
It's fine, you know? Really.
Dylan?
Yeah?
Shut up for a sec. Without Dylan, none of us would be here, and you'd be on your way to the city jail right now. He's gone further than you would believe every single day to make sure we found out the eventual truth. He's a better friend than either of us deserve. Oh, sorry, right. You really did all that?
I mean, maybe.
Dylan.
Fine! Yeah, I did. You're my bro. Ride or die and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're totally.
And they were roommates.
And they were roommates. Thank you, Dylan. I don't know how I'm gonna make this up to you.
Actually, there is one thing you could help out with.
No.
But it wait till after we grab a donut or something. You want to come with us, Nina? Ha 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 ha.
I'll catch up with you later. I've got some personal business to take care of first.
Ha 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 ha. You gonna be okay? We could come with you. Ha 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 ha.
I'm gonna smack you if you keep doing that stupid laughter.
I'll smack you with my hat. I will.
Not again.
Yes.
It's fine, really. It's something I gotta do myself. I'll see you in a bit.
Ha 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 ha.
Just be careful when you leave. I saw quite a crowd of reporters outside. We could go out the back door.
Screw that. We didn't go through all this so we could slink out the back door. We're going out the front. Now let's mosey.
You got it. They're gonna walk out the front door, hands held together, you know, like, yeah, we gay, what are you gonna do about it?
Oh my god! He knew the defendant!
Aw.
Oh.
That's actually pretty cute.
I don't know if that actually proves anything.
It probably doesn't, but it does certainly support our theory.
To an extent.
To an extent. I mean,
Yeah. You're kind of right.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, they're probably just really close friends, but... Anyway. Now that's all over, I have a couple loose ends to tie up. I need to return the car to that person with the mask, and then... Let's just worry about that when the time comes. Actually, should we keep going?
Yes.
Okay, this seems like it's wrapping up.
Yeah.
Hello? I'm back?
Miss Aquila. I'm pleased to see that you have returned.
Just as mall ninja as last time, I see. I came to return this.
Was it useful?
Marcus Steele has been taken into custody. He's probably going to be tried for murder.
Good. Tell me, why do you suppose Marcus took the actions that he did?
His motive? Blackmail, I think.
That is the cause, but not the reason.
What?
Blackmail is like the hand that moves the piece across the chessboard. I am asking you not about the hand, but rather the intent with which it moves.
Marcus took on more than he could handle? He was a normal person playing in a sandpit filled with billionaires. Marcus said he bought so many booster packs. Was he in debt? Was it that simple?
Keep going.
He was in debt, coerced by someone to try to get to Silva's card, but he failed. Did he want to go to prison?
Good, Miss Aquila. You are starting to see the moves of the game. Marcus got desperate because he put himself in a place where he could easily be manipulated. When you owe money to powerful people and have no way to repay it, maybe prison is safer than walking the streets. Confessing to a crime like non-violent theft and something like a trading card. It would have been a short sentence, though perhaps long enough for his benefactor to forget about his mistake.
But there's something I still don't understand. Were you the only one who broke into the safe? Why'd you steal the card? You're not gonna answer that, are you? Well, maybe I can give an answer about... I'm probably not giving an answer about who he is, so F?
Yeah.
Who or what is F? Is it in my imagination, or did I just see them flinch?
Ask your jailbird friend.
You mean Anya?
Yes.
Well, maybe I... Okay. Who are you, anyway?
Surely you understand the irony in asking for the identity of a person wearing a mask and using a voice changer.
I have to call you something. What if I need to contact you?
If you ever need to contact me, you can call me via the payphone at the convenience store. Just dial 555-5428-3918 and I will answer at my discretion.
That's more numbers than a phone call typically has.
Extension line, probably at an office of some sort.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
As for a name, you may refer to me as Livewire.
Well, maybe I can get an answer about leave. But what about...
Isn't there somewhere else you should be, Miss Aquila?
What do you mean?
How does it go? A good lawyer admits their defeats, but celebrates their victories.
That phrase. Where did you hear...
This turn is over, Miss Aquila. Well played. Is he supposed to be like our Moriarty or something?
I guess, I don't know.
Or is he more like,
He seems to be helping us, so...
Yeah, so not... what's the name of his brother?
Oh, Mycroft.
Yeah! Is this our Mycroft character? He's all, like, weird and, like, secretive and whatnot, but he's, like, related to Dylan or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Livewire, huh? Or maybe they have connections to Anya?
They seem to be implying that, yeah. So maybe it's, like, a long-lost, like, lover or boyfriend or something of Anya's?
Maybe. Or what if it is Anya herself?
But she's in prison.
Oh.
How would she...
Yeah, okay, fine.
Then again, real magic apparently. So what? She's like astral projecting herself from jail or something.
I don't know.
Like subconsciously. So it's like a weird like dream thing. So that's taking a physical form that's not actually her.
I don't know. Anyway.
Or maybe she could project like an avatar or something.
Okay.
She's using one of the cards from jail. Ooh.
Okay, it's time. I put this off for far too long. Time to head to the sea jail. It's to the south of the bridge and all the way to the airport. Okay, so literally right here. Okay, it's okay. I can do this, I think.
Miller, you got a visitor.
Right.
Nina, it's great to see you. How have you been?
Keeping busy, trying to keep the lights on.
I saw this casino thing. Seems it's been quite a big deal.
You know about that?
Of course! I managed to snag a newspaper. It would have been working cases. If you've been working cases for the last few weeks, it's no wonder you haven't been able to visit before now.
Yeah.
That is why you haven't visited, right?
Why did you plead guilty at the trial? Phew, I actually managed to say it.
Nina, we are not having this discussion again.
Again? I never had in the first place.
I pleaded guilty because I was guilty. I shot my former protege twice and went on the run.
No, you didn't. You were set up.
Wait, is this why you haven't come to see me? Because you're so angry about that? Nina, I'm not gonna...
Anya, who is F?
Why? How? Nina, you have to tell me. Why are you asking about that?
A mutual friend said I should ask you.
A friend?
Yeah, a real live wire.
Nina, I don't know what's going on, but you need to listen to me. You're getting mixed up in something much, much bigger than you realize.
I knew it. This is it, isn't it? Why you pleaded guilty at the trial?
Drop it!
No.
Anger! Anger! Anger!
I guess I need to be in person to offer the olive branch.
No!
Anya, when you changed your plea to guilty without first discussing it with me, it was like you lost faith in me. After the trial, you didn't even speak to me. It was weird.
Nina, I had no idea you felt this way. Please understand, I did all this to try and protect you. F is a case.
A case?
You know that long before I was a defense attorney, I briefly worked for the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, you told me not long after we first met.
This case is from back then. I've been looking into it on and off for a number of years alongside some help.
What sort of help?
An anonymous source. I suspect that this is the same mutual friend that you just mentioned. But no matter what we did, we never managed to find any concrete leads. The evening I was arrested, my former protege asked me to come over, and I thought she might have some info. You know the rest. Nina, I'm sorry if what I did hurt you. If it's any comfort, just know that this whole business cost me one protege. I'm not sure I could bear it if I lost you too.
But who is doing all this? What do they want?
Not now. I've already said too much. But what you said suggests that I've failed, and now you're part of this. Maybe you always were. If you're determined, I can't exactly stop you from looking into this from here. Just remember one thing.
What?
That person you spoke about, the one you said was a real live wire, when it comes down to it, never forget, no matter how useful a source they might seem, they are not your friend.
I won't forget. Also, I'll visit again, sooner this time.
I look forward to it. One more thing. Could you bring me a bag of Gorditos?
Gorditos?
Yeah, it's weird what you miss.
I'll bring you a pack of junk food, assuming I can give it to you.
See you.
That went well? Okay, time to head back to the office.
That's impossible.
Sorry, but I don't know what to say. He sounds upset about something. My note said that Jackie Marston passed away several weeks ago.
But how? She was the picture of health.
Sir, I apologize if you find this distressing, but she committed suicide. She was found hanging in her cell. Her family would have been informed by the coroner.
Wait, isn't that the person who burned the thing down from the last case?
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't remember. What did they say the name was?
Jackie Marsden?
Let's look it up real quick.
I'm not family. I'm just a friend. I hope that I am actually making these voices like varied enough that you can
Yeah, I hope the same thing too.
tell they're different people. And I don't just sound like Batman over and over and over again or something.
Right.
Just at varying levels of edginess.
Unfortunately, this game isn't exactly what you would call popular. So, information on it is kind of scarce online. You know what I mean?
Let's see.
A few moments later.
Okay, and we're back. And Jackie Marsden is, in fact, the arson from the last case. Yes, that is the person that we got to go to jail.
And she committed suicide in jail?
That's what they're saying, at least.
Hey!
Right.
Oh, here, let me love you! Gee.
You know she doesn't like to be picked up.
I know, but I'm trying to, like... See? You get pets if you stay on my lap.
She's gonna jump out. I can see her preparing for it.
I know, so I'm holding her against her will.
Goodness. Anyway. Jackie Marsden. Oh, Literally, if we just pressed
Wow.
the next...
If you just would have pressed the button, Nick.
Whatever. Jackie Marsden? The same Jackie Marsden who tried to burn down the campgrounds? She's dead?
I'm just gonna go.
Look, it's not my business, but are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a lot to take in.
Okay. Wasn't sure if I could, like, click on anything.
Let me go interrupt everybody else in jail!
Where exactly should I be going?
You already returned the card, so back to the office. Because what else are you gonna do?
Whoops.
That's a conveni.
The conveni?
Conveni.
Conveni, okay.
The cum beanie.
No.
You know, the beanie she wears when she...
No. Home sweet home, I guess.
Kablam!
God.
Shot through the window.
And the lights have gone out. Lights have gone out on the landing again. Seriously, this place is falling apart. Hopefully, it's a trip switch.
Walks over, blam! Needle on the neck.
Nah, I think there's gonna be like a surprise party or something.
Gets kidnapped to place
She walks in. She walks into the next room. Her mess is all cleaned up, and everyone's waiting to celebrate with her. Yeah.
Oh, wholesome ending.
Surprise! Ah! What the?
Welcome back, boss!
What's all this?
We kind of wanted it to be a surprise.
A surprise? Everyone pitched in. Yep, everything's all clean.
Yay! All the chores got done.
You moved the boxes?
We cleaned up the whole place. Walls, floors, ceiling.
Yeah, that's right. We cleaned the wars. All of the wars. There's no blood in any wars anymore. We cleaned it all up.
There is no war, only peace.
Only cleanliness.
Only close to godliness. We took out 12 bags of trash. 12! We even did your laundry.
You did my...
Slight correction there. I offered to do the laundry. Though I've got to say, you have surprisingly good taste in...
We're not having this conversation. This place looks like this place looks the best it's looked in months. Did you organize this?
It was a group effort.
You haven't shown her the best part. Best part? Bathroom? A privacy screen? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, yeah. But there's something behind the screen, too. A small gift from the Brotherhood's dormitory. Ta-da!
A bed? A bed in the bathroom?
Next to the bathroom. It's just a hand-me-down.
I love
Fine.
it. Thanks, Dylan. This means more than you can know. Thank you, everyone else too.
You could do that yourself. We're thinking of heading out to grab some dinner. You know, celebrate. You want to come?
Sure.
I'll wait for you by the door. Catch up with everyone else, then come speak to me once you're ready to go.
I literally can't move yet. Okay. No, but seriously, the bed's like... I mean, it's not technically in the bathroom, I guess, but,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Okay. How's Regenial?
He slumbers for now.
So wait, hold on. If the card magic is real, does that mean his demon is real too?
Yeah, he's possessed, don't you know?
Damn.
They were like, it's a relatively highly understood phenomenon.
So that he's not just being a whole Gundam Tanaka and pretending he's more special than he is?
According to your bullshit theory, yes.
Okay.
Because all the magic is real, apparently.
I hope you understand. I never meant to cause trouble for either of you.
I know, but I've had time to think things through. There was never going to be a good time to tell the board about our relationship. But I love Stella, and I was growing tired of not being able to express that.
You old romantic.
That is pretty cute, though. Maybe you should even thank me.
Don't push it.
What's next for you? I'm still wondering about that. To be honest, I spent the last few days trying to avoid thinking about the future. In a way, this feels like a dream. I assure you, it's real.
It's all a dream.
What's next for you guys?
My private jet is landing at the airport tomorrow morning. We need to go see Joel's lawyer. Apparently, we're both in his will.
It's so sad how he died for no good reason.
I'm not sure there are any good reasons, but I get what you mean. He would have wanted the two of us to be happy, and I think we're going to be.
You know, if you think about it, it is kind of, it goes against most of the normal conventions, because in this case, the billionaires were the good guys, and the bad guy was the normal guy who came up from the,
Nick, you know what this means? I have to destroy the game. It's capitalist propaganda, man!
Jeez. Aren't you gonna sue me? I broke your NDA by summoning Creamies in the courtroom.
Are you kidding? Do you have any idea how many people have made pre-orders for the next expansion in just the last few hours? Plus, you put me in touch with Axel Reyes, who has big plans for the smartphone version of DFA. We'll need to relocate our sanctum to another city, but it'll be fine.
Damn, break NDAs and get paid, I guess. Or not get paid, but...
This just goes to prove that clearly it has to be something supported by real technology, because even he's talking about it like it's...
Well, it is
just a bid.
It is a business. Well, not a bid, but it's a business. Even if it's real magic, it's still a business.
No. Corporate people are not that smart. That's why they think it's magic, but it's actually not. It has to be. There's no way that's actual magic.
Anyway.
Are you ready to head out?
Yes.
You know, after all this, there's just one thing I don't understand.
What's that?
So, Marcus accidentally killed Joel Da Silva, but he left the room and just assumed someone would come by to take the fall?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like he was leaving a lot to chance.
The bleeder. The bleat. He purposely goaded Terry into coming up to Marcus's or Joel's room so he could take the fall.
But Terry was there first, right?
Well, Terry was already going to apologize, but Marcus didn't know that. So Marcus used Joel's bleeder, like he picked up his phone after he died or whatever, used his bleeder to send that bleat and goad him into coming to the room.
But then why didn't Terry say something about it? Because if he was still in the room, then his phone would... That means he would have to have been using his phone, like, as Terry is on his way up. So how do you escape without being noticed?
Well, he went to the stairwell because the stairwell.
But also the maid that was there said that she didn't hear anybody else come in.
She was also vacuuming.
She saw Terry come in.
But she was vacuuming, so she didn't hear Terry come in. She just...
Well, she saw him, like, enter into the room because she happened to be taking a break or something.
It's possible it just was, like, perfect timing. Anyway.
But also, given all the time constraints and whatnot, if he's also the one that... Well, then who stole the card?
Livewire did.
Right. Why?
We don't know. That part actually was a coincidence. But Marcus used that coincidence to his advantage.
I see.
Anyway.
I don't know. Just... Alright.
Wouldn't it have been smarter to try and make sure someone came to the room right away?
Was there any evidence that Marcus tried to make Terry visit De Silva's room?
Where is that, Wait. No. Angry Bleeder post. Here we go. Sorry, I don't know how I missed it the first time. I think Marcus knew Terry would go to De Silva's room.
How?
Read De Silva's Bleeder post.
We've all read it many times. He's saying what he thought of Terry Scrub.
Are you certain? Read it again. Don't know what that scrub's problem was. I'll make sure he never plays on the pro circuit again. Scrub, lowercase s, and only one b.
A typo? Autocorrect?
At first I thought so, but after what Stella said yesterday,
The phrasing does seem out of character for him.
I started to think that it was more significant than that. We know that it was posted very close to the time of De Silva's death. I don't think De Silva wrote that post at all.
You think?
That's right. I think that Marcus saw Terry's earlier game with De Silva from a distance as he arrived at the hotel. Then, when he needed a fall guy to take his aim for De Silva's murder...
I get it. Marcus didn't know Terry's name.
That's right. Scrub, in game culture, refers to a salty competitor who talks big game but lacks the skills to back it up. De Silva knows Terry's name, he'd spoken it to him, like Stella said. To use a term like scrub was out of character for him. I think Marcus made that bleeder post from De Silva's smartphone before he left the hotel room. His gloves would have prevented from leaving fingerprints on the screen.
I get it.
Still, this is all just a theory. We'll never know for sure unless Marcus admits it at his trial. You think you're representing him? No. Seems like you had to think about that. It's purely due to conflict of interest, because I already spoken out against him in court. It would be improper.
Do it anyway.
Terry, remember the despair you felt before I agreed to represent you? Yeah. It's hard to accept that sometimes, but everyone deserves the protection of the law, even the guilty. No matter what they've done or how they've acted, everyone needs someone to stand with them in court. Aquila Defense and Law is about finding people guilty or innocent. It's
not about finding people.
It's not about finding people guilty or innocent. It's about standing up for someone when no one else will, and making sure the prosecution are kept in check. I guess.
Okay, everyone. Autobots, roll out.
Where are we going?
I think Scrub should decide.
Good idea. Terry? T-Bro?
I could do sushi.
Sounds good to me. Cool. We'll go to the Great Wave downtown.
Just, who's paying? I'm kind of broke.
I don't carry a wallet.
Axel? Stella?
What?
You're billionaires.
I didn't get rich by spending money frivolously.
So, Nina?
Wait up. Yeah, Nina? Just hold on a sec.
Objection!
I gotta say, that's literally the exact same joke that Phoenix Wright played. Like, I'm not even kidding. The whole, you're paying, and you don't want to pay, and they're like, hey, Phoenix, and then he's like, objection. Like, literally, that's the exact same joke. Like, literally structured the exact same way, except for the addition of there being actual billionaires. Which, fuck you, billionaires. You can pay, like, literally...
I don't care. You're already rich now. You can spend the money frivolously. That's the point of being rich.
This is only like a one-off thing anyway. Like, it's not like we're gonna go
You
out
can buy me dinner, jackass.
Seriously.
Whatever. Lame. Stupid.
Next time on Nina Aquila, Legal Eagle.
Drama. Romance. Murder. Street racing.
Oh boy.
Wow. Those cars are moving really fast.
It's almost like they're moving so fast they can't even see them.
Looks like the drivers must be furious.
Oh my gosh. See? What'd I tell you? The race isn't over yet. They're coming up to the 4 hairpins. It'll be fine. No one ever beats Rokio on the downhill. No one.
Initial E.
Oh my god.
Legal stage.
Initial E. Come on. Ugh.
Deja vu?
Deja vu? I've been in this place before.
No.
Higher than...
Deja vu.
Oh, Asia. Okay. Haha. Because E instead of D. Okay.
Hey, Dylan. Wardrobe told me to deliver this to you.
Is that... Ah, hell no.
What are you complaining about? Have you seen what I have to wear?
The bunny girl thing with the wings?
Yeah, with the wings.
Want to switch? Just put on the maid outfit.
Oh my god.
where do they even find one of these in an adult size?
You're asking where they bought an adult-sized school uniform? Because...
Never mind.
Okay.
Hello.
Right, this part again. I forgot. I thought that was just for the demo. Okay,
Me
well.
too. I thought it was just a promotional thing.
So I guess,
Wait,
okay.
Welcome to Aquila channel, a special viewer-facing segment where we talk to you, the viewer player. Even these segments are homage to the similar skits in
Lucky Star... Lucky Star... I don't know. Gunbuster, and... What could that be? What could that be?
Nudist Co.
No. Hold on. Anime N D S go
Nadesco or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, Nadesco.
What is
Okay. It looks like some kind of mecha anime.
Martian successor Nadesico?
Martian successor Nadesico. I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Neither have I. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. Anyway.
Today, we're happy to introduce our new co-presenter, Dylan. Say hi, Dylan. He doesn't look like he's wearing... I mean, I
Like
guess...
a Japanese school uniform.
Oh, I was... Okay. Hi. Anyway...
Today's chapter was themed around several things, but most notably the collect and battle anime genre, but also aspects of the real-world trading card games.
Attentive fans of trading card games will have noticed that most of the cards mentioned in this chapter are homages to cards from different games. Did you spot them all? Pretty sure I understood most of them. The critical piece of evidence, the Black Lily, was based on the rare Black Lotus card, one of the most powerful and valuable cards in all of Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
Literally the most valuable card.
Which, yeah.
If it means a rare card, yes. Only around 1,000 of these cards were ever printed, and at 2019 auction, one of them sold for over $160,000. From an early point, it seemed fun that a critical piece of evidence would be one of these super rare cards. We also wanted to take... hang on. Just read the cue cards. That's what I'm doing! We also want to take this chance to thank Little Karibo for his abridged anime videos, which served as an inspiration.
Nice.
No, cool shout out.
Yeah.
Good for him.
However, to help bolster proceedings, a second act twist was needed. It was thought a robbery would be interesting, and there's no grander robbery than of a casino.
I don't know.
Plus, casinos and cards go together, so it was like a good match from the chapter setting. I guess. I mean, not the same type of cards. Casino cards are like, the playing cards, like the
like a deck of cards,
yeah,
like 52,
yeah,
pursuits, etc.
Exactly. But I mean, I guess I can see the sort of correlation.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a stretch, though.
A little.
Hey, well. When the time came to research this, it was assumed that the casino heists were just something done in movies. But there have been a surprising number of heists in real life, even if many were not successful.
There have been some genuine robberies where casino patrons have been robbed at gunpoint, or similar. But other heists have involved clever patrons finding creative ways to cheat the tables.
In 2004, a group of patrons stole over $2 million from the casino in London, using the high-tech devices to predict roulette. While a group of students from IT are believed to have made $22 million over 20 years via card counting. Of course, speaking as a lawyer, what makes this interesting is whether you consider these stealing in a legal sense.
That's because they involve people having ways to predict the outcome of a casino game.
I don't think I would consider that stealing, to be honest.
Well, that's the whole point of gambling, is that you're supposed to not have any,
I guess.
It's supposed to be purely luck-based, blah, 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 blah.
I guess.
Yeah. You could probably start to see how Chapter 2 came together on paper. Super rare trading cards, collective battle anime,
and casino robberies where people predicted the outcome of games.
Carimius, an agent who could tell people the future, was a way of tying all of this together. The final theme was of Nina's character arc, overcoming her anxiety over what had happened at her previous trial. The previous chapter introduced Nina, but was too short to explore much about what sort of person she was.
Chapter 2 was intended to fix that.
Of course, these are just the main threads of the plot. A lot of other stuff was packed in there too. If you have questions or want to talk about the themes of this chapter, you can join the Nail Discord. You can find the link on the game's title screen. Now it's time for us to sign off for this chapter.
And Chapter 3 is next.
Chapter 3 is an excited, high-speed thrill ride. So if you like this second taste of Nina Aquila, Eagle,
That makes you a nailer.
stick to the script. Anyway, try out Chapter 3!
Legal stage.
Okay, I'm heading back to my room and taking this off. Really? I think it's cute. Really? What do you think, Nina?
You don't want to know.
Right. Off it comes.
Whoa.
Don't just undress while on set.
Jeez. Also, I kind of almost would like to see what it would look like if they switched. Nina wearing the schoolboy uniform and him wearing the bunny girl outfit.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
And then...
No.
Yes.
But he's already like engaged to Terry or whatever.
It's a polycule.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's fair.
I mean, you don't get this close to, your work partner without it becoming something more. Clearly.
Clearly.
I mean, come on. Every single, piece of media has already, proven that.
I guess. So, what do you think? We're gonna move on to the,
It's not real magic!
Okay. Well, clearly, by the fact that they do these ending sequences, I think that means that in universe this is actually just like a show that they're putting on, and they're not actually lawyers or something.
No. See, they're talking to their patrons or whatever.
So
for all of this, no, what they're doing is they're making training videos for future, public defenders and stuff like that. So this is all just them explaining how the case went down and everything. As, explaining an example like a teacher would in school, or a class or whatever. You know what I mean?
oh my gosh, Johnny, you dropped all my cans! How could you?
Just some of them. They'll be okay, I promise. You wanna... read them up, please?
Yeah, alright, well, it's time to end the episode anyway, so see you guys next time.
Bye!